Welcome to the southwesternmost point of Africa.
Or welcome to the Cape of Good Hope. Our first wildlife here in the Cape of Good Hope National Park, or Table Mountain National Park technically, is an ostrich, of all things.
They also have wild baboons, and it tells you to beware of them and not feed them because they will become very aggressive. And there's also turtles, too.
I'm hoping to see both. But I wasn't expecting to see an ostrich. I don't know why, because they're everywhere in South Africa. But they're kind of cool. They're just hanging out on the beach.
They're also pretty tasty.
And that was a bus. The Cape of Good Hope was originally called the Cape of Storms, but since the president of the Dutch East India Company didn't like that name because it didn't bode well for advertising, he renamed it to the Cape of Good Hope.
We drove down here from Cape Town. It took us about an hour and a half. It was a really pretty drive. We went through lots of little towns, one of which was Boulders Beach, which we're going to drive back through there, hopefully see some penguins, and probably grab something to eat.
The penguins are the most important part of that statement.
And we still haven't seen any baboons yet.
We're hoping to, though.
Because it says we're supposed to.
There are several roads that take you around to different places here around Table Mountain National Park or the Cape of Good Hope. One of them will take you up to the Lighthouse. We are getting tickets right now, standing in line, and we're getting tickets for the funicular, which Titus has never ridden a funicular, so we're excited for his first time to do that. And then we're going to see the view from the Lighthouse. And yes, our friend Titus is still with us on this trip.
Well, we are climbing the many, many steps to the top of the Cape Point Lighthouse. At least that's what I think it's called. After climbing Table Mountain the other day, my legs are still hurting and Joseph's knees are still hurting because we're old and fat. So hopefully this turns out well.
Yeah, if you missed our adventure on Table Mountain, you check out the last video. Coming to the top of the lighthouse is gorgeous, amazing view. You can't miss it. It's well worth it. Even if you don't take the funicular, you can walk up. You could do it. It's worth it. But the funicular is only $5.
And the stairs that go to the top of the lighthouse are not really that bad. I was just being dramatic.
Let's keep going. We got penguins to find.
And baboons.
And baboons, which we still haven't seen. Unfortunately, this is the only baboon we saw. Kind of sad. I can't be this close to the beach and not dip my toes into the water. So we drove about 15-20 minutes north of the Cape of Good Hope where we were before, and now we are at Boulders Beach.
We first stopped and had some lunch at a fish and chips place, which was really, really good and fairly inexpensive. So now we have come to Boulders Beach Penguin Colony, where you can actually get up close and personal with the penguins, if you so dare. There's
I'm
signs
excited.
all over the place that say they bite, so I wouldn't do that.
But I don't think they bite.
Penguins do not bite. As we learned at Ski Dubai a couple of years ago when we were in the Middle East, they do not have teeth.
No, they'll snap at you, I'm sure, when they're trying to get some food.
But yeah, they don't hurt.
At least as far as we know. But leave it to us. We're not animal people.
Yes, just don't
Or
try to
penguin
stick your
people.
fingers in their mouth.
Definitely don't do that. But I'm excited to see them. They look adorable. We've seen a couple snippets of them out on this boardwalk. They've been hanging out in the shade.
With the capybaras.
With the capybaras. And now we're getting our way up to the main beach area. It is fenced off to make sure people aren't hanging out with them. But there is a beach right next door to them. So technically, if they were to come over there and you happen to be swimming over there, you could technically be swimming with the penguins, which is cool as well. We're not doing that today.
But watch out, they poop a lot.
But here's your view of the penguins. Apparently Boulder Beach is not the only place that the penguins like to hang out and congregate. You can actually see them on several other places around False Bay, which is behind us, of course, which is also the eastern side of the Cape. But this is the place where they like to hang out and congregate the most.
It costs about $10 US to come into the actual park, where they have the boardwalks and everything set up to where you can view them from many different areas. They're so cute. Sadly, you can't actually get on the beach with them here.
Not
They
on this side.
Don't allow that. I guess they just don't want people to potentially like scare them
Harm
or
their environment.
environment or something like that. But it looks like it's getting cloudy and we might get some rain. We don't know. So we're gonna go back to our hotel in Cape Town. So until next time, thanks for traveling the world with us.